Have you ever wondered what draws you to nature? A fractal is a pattern that repeats itself at varying levels, and if you take a moment to pause and look around you, you'll find these enchanting patterns in nature. In the gentle curve of seashells, the towering majesty of trees, the soft whisper of clouds, the winding path of rivers, and the steadfast peaks of mountains. Fractals also grace us with their presence in waves, technology, and architecture. Intriguingly, they reside within us too, in the intricate network of veins, the labyrinth of nerve pathways, the bronchial tree that breathes life into our lungs, and the structured tapestry of neurons within our brains. It's woven throughout all aspects of life, and I plan to photograph fractals as part of a project to aid well-being when looking at specific imagery of fractal shapes in nature. It's also to educate and encourage people to get people outside, into the great outdoors, and reconnect with nature. So fractals are geometrical shapes which are patterns in nature which repeat themselves over and over, and this is the same no matter what the scale. I find this really fascinating, and a project is a great way to add some zest to your photography, give you an interest and a real purpose to get out and shoot. So I'm currently taking a photograph of a fractal shape, which is a leaf. So these leaves on the floor in front of me here, they have these patterns on them, these intricately woven pockets that repeat themselves, these shapes. So I'm using a macro lens, f2.8, ISO 100, keep that as low as possible, and the shutter speed doesn't really play into it because I'm on a tripod, making sure that the shape of the camera or the angle of the camera is flat, and I'm going to focus stack the images, making sure everything is in focus. So let's photograph these leaves. Let me know what you think of this fractal image, the first of the series, and let's see what else we can try and find in this beautiful woodland.
Blue dew, blue moon, kinda mysterious, shaded with someone I'm not really into. Do you need to fix it? Talking bullshit. It's hard to see you when your eyes look dull. Who's gonna save you? Who's gonna make you not blue? Not blue. Blue dew, bad mood, sort of witty and jaded, but let's not talk about.
Sometimes I feel like the forest is moving, it's breathing, it's like one large organism, and the best way I can translate this to you is just show you this little bit of footage which I've been observing for the last few minutes. And it's just amazing to see these tall silver birch, long slender bones erupting from the ground and bending elegantly in the wind as this soft kiss of breath comes through. It's really beautiful, and I think it's really important to take time to take attention to nature whenever you're out, if it's photography, walking your dog. There's just so much beauty here. So now I am just I'm looking for fractal shapes, something like the skeleton of a tree coming up from the ground. I think is quite nice to look at. And you actually do have them. So behind me here, you've got this tree here, which has caught my attention, maybe a composition. And then behind me, you've got, if I put my tripod down, you've got these which are against this really nice beige colour. So I think it's good if you're doing photography to, get my hair out of the way, to match your colours, you know, look at the colour palette of what you're shooting, I think is also quite important. I'm carrying around this big heavy tripod because I'm doing a lot of B-roll. It's just so much easier to do, but it's quite in the way, and I wish I wore my hair up. Normally I have a hat on, as you guys know, but it's quite mild at the moment. See, I'm just walking and looking and just seeing what takes my eye, seeing what shapes I can see. I've got the rustling of the, I don't know what this is actually because it's on water. You can see behind me there's this rustling of this kind of water plant. It's really quite peaceful, quite nice. I'm recording a lot at the moment for Focus Flow, so I'm looking at recording nature, which is a mindfulness platform for everybody. So if you're interested, check out Focus Flow by Susanna Mary, which is a mindfulness platform for photographers. It's a bit like Calm or Headspace, so you have access to nature recordings, meditations, sleep stories, all free of charge. You know, it's good to help mental health, connect people. We do a coffee meet once a month, and it's also donation only. So if you can contribute to Patreon to help support the service, everything is appreciated. I have like the basic outgoing costs of running a website and running the YouTube channel and gear and insurance and all those things. So every little helps. So thank you all who have subscribed. And yeah, it's going to keep going along this little walkway and see what else we can capture.
Four feet on the stripes in the Alabama highway. Out there in the open, just a wishing and a hoping. I could smell the pines when I let you in the doorway. Took the seat next to mine like you've been there before. I'm befriended in an illusion. I could never stand to lose you. I get by when you're at my side.
So wintry and moody at the moment. I really quite like it though. I like summer, but winter just has something special about it as well. So we are heading back to the car, but before I go, I wanted to share some images with you. So I was in this woodland, the silver birch woodland, and this mist came through. It was so magical, and the light was at a perfect angle, and I managed to take some photos of some trees. There was an oak tree and there was some silver birch trees. And during the walk in this area, which is obviously very grey now and overcast, the sunlight coming through, contrasting against the sky, which was like a real moody, dark grey, was really striking. So the first image I'll put on the screen and share that with you so you guys can enjoy that. Let me know what you think of it in the comments. And then the second image is this silver birch, moody, double exposure mix. The light hitting the white of the silver birch against that dark grey sky. I really enjoyed capturing these, and sometimes there'll be times I go out where I don't always have my vlogging gear. I'll literally only have 45 minutes to an hour to get out of the house, and that's when I can sometimes just do some of my best photography, because you don't have to think about creating a video, you're just in the moment. But it's also important for me to share that photography with you so you can see that change in my work, you know, and see me responding to conditions. I think that's also really important. I'm going to leave you there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the new year. This is going to be the last video of 2024, which is crazy. I don't know where the years are flying by, but they are. And I'm looking forward to really exciting projects, good things coming in 2025, extending fractals, and then looking further into the depths of nature education, nature connection, and hopefully some workshops. But I'll see you guys in the new year. Thank you so much for your support. Look after yourselves and have a good Christmas. Take care.